Assalamualaikum. Good morning. Good morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
Can you hear me loud?
Yes, doctor. Clear.
Okay. I'm running from one meeting to another. Okay, here I am now. Okay, waiting for your instruction.
Yeah, doctor. We wait for a few minutes, waiting for our friends to join in us.
Oh, yeah, sure,
Can,
no
doctor?
problem. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Doctor, say hi, doctor.
I'm 7 out of 10.
Okay.
All
Kita
right.
tunggu.
Mhm.
So, still waiting our friends to join us. Wait lah.
Yeah, I saw some familiar names here, and why are they here? Aduh. Oh. Mm-mm.
11, so maybe waiting for 2 minutes more.
Tak apalah, bagilah 5. It's okay, I understand.
Oh,
So this is for both, am I right? PG students and their supervisors, is it?
our focus for postgraduate students, but it's open lah.
All right, because I saw some familiar names here. That's why I'm asking, why are they here?
Okay.
All right. Mhm.
Oh, Dr. Khalila comments.
Dr. Kayla, what are you doing here? And then hi, Dr. Azmir. All right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. You should be the speaker lah, eh? Okay. Mhm. Who else are here? Dr. Kayla, Dr. Azmi, some of my PG students. All right. Okay.
Okay, Doctor. Alhamdulillah, already 11:05 a.m. So we will start, Doctor. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm really happy to see so many of you this morning. Welcome to our workshop, Effective Presentation Skill and Pitch Perfect Visual Communications, organized by CPS IIU and Kuantan Campus. As a PG student, we do quite a lot of presentations, seminar, conference, and of course, during the Viva process. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but a skill get easier with practice. So today we will learn how to share our idea clearly, speak confidently, and connect with our audience, and hopefully have some fun along the way. And for that, we are lucky to have very special speaker with us today. I'm so excited to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Norazura Muhammadiyah. Dr. Norazura is an associate professor at Department of Sociology and Anthropology, AHA, School of Islamic Review Knowledge and Human Sciences at IIUM. She holds a PhD in Medical Anthropology from University of Western Australia in Perth and a diploma in Digital Entrepreneurship from the Learning Research Network, United Kingdom. Dr. Norazura has actively presented her research at many academic conferences and forums. In fact, during her PhD, she received the Best Presenter Award at a postgraduate symposium and has won several presentation awards at other conferences as well. Besides that, she also been involved in pitching for community grants and has even served as a judge in pitching competition organized by institutions such as the IMB and Bank Rakyat. Currently, she is actively mentoring students and entrepreneurs, particularly in business pitching and 3-minute thesis competitions or 3MT. So I believe she is the perfect person to guide us on how to present our idea more effectively. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Dr. Norazura Muhammadiyah. Doctor, are you ready, Doctor?
Yes, I am. All right.
Okay, Dr. Norazura, the
Um,
floor is yours.
all right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning to all of you and Ramadan Kareem. Thank you very much, Sister Jihan, for the introduction and for sharing my biodata so generously. And I truly appreciate the warm welcome. And I would like to say hello to some of familiar names on the chat. All right. Dr. Kalila from KAID, Dr. Azmir, hello. I hope you are doing well out there. All right. And I'm confused why you are here. All right, because I think, okay, this is meant for the postgraduate. Well, anyhow, perhaps you wanted to listen from me, okay, my version, how, okay, I coach my postgraduate students, okay, in terms of presenting their ideas. It's good to have familiar names, familiar friends together with me today. Well, I take this opportunity too to extend my sincere appreciation to CPS Kuantan, Kuantan campus for inviting me to be a part of this webinar. And it is a privilege to be here and to share some ideas and experiences with all our PG students. And I was told also including some supervisors, all right? To all participants who have taken the time to join us, welcome and thank you for being here. I know everyone is super busy, all right, with lectures, lab work, assignment, and not to forget Hari Raya shopping. All right. So your presence today reflects a strong commitment to learning, improving, and also growing together. So I hope this session will not only provide useful insights, but also encourage us to think more deeply about how we communicate our ideas, especially in academic and professional settings. Most importantly, I hope this webinar becomes a space where we can learn from one another, inshallah. Allow me to share my slide, yeah? Jihan.
Okay, Doctor, then.
All right, can you see my slide? All right, can you see my slide? Yeah, I need the confirmation. Jihan, can you see my slide?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Doctor.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And is it moving?
Yes, moving, Doctor.
Okay, good. All right. Now, don't panic. Okay, I know there's a lot of things on the screen, but believe me, I will keep it simple and short. All right. So before that, I require two things from all of you. Number one is participate. Okay, participate. So can you please send love, okay, to me on the screen, everyone, just to make sure that it's okay you don't love me, but you love my presentation. Yes, I need all of you to participate. Can you please send love, please? All right, thank you, Dr. Azmi. It's blinking there. All right. And thank you, all of you. And number two, I want all of you, okay, to put your I know attitude in your bag, in your handbag, or in your folder. All right. Your I know attitude. Oh, I know. Okay. Presentation tips. I know. Yeah, I know. All right. I understand that before you listen from me, you have listened from 100 other speakers who reminded you, who share with you presentation tips. It's okay. If you have listened to their words to some points repeatedly, it means it is a must thing to do in your presentation. All right. Now, if it is something new, you listen from me today, then you can jot down the notes. All right. Now, coming back to why I want you to put your I know attitude in your bag, all right, or in your folder, or in your drawer if you're in the office. All right. Because if you already know it, my question is, are you living it? Are you living it? All right. So that is my small requirement. So these are the things that I will share with you based on my experience as a PhD student previously, okay, back in 2005 in Australia, and what I am currently doing, okay, with all my postgraduate student, both MA and a PhD. All right. Okay. Now, first thing first, this huge question. What concerns you the most, okay, when presenting your research idea to an audience? All right, this is a very crucial question, and your answers help me to click the next slide. So for that matter, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to provide your answers, okay, on Mentimeter. If you can kindly scan the QR code, or if you can, enter the 8-digit number on Mentimeter, that will be very good. Okay, can you do it now? I give you 5 minutes. Mhm. I hope you are doing, I hope you are answering, typing something. All right, I'm there. Let me just check. Hang on. Okay, let me just stop sharing. I want to look at the time. Or where is it? Can send the link. Okay, hang on. What 8-digit code? Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, let me just copy paste. I wanted to share actually the Mentimeter screen. Right. Okay, Adoma. See. Hang in a sec. I have problem to show you the results. Hang on. If you are not able to view, all right. Jihan, can you please share? I have problem on my side. All right.
Boleh, Dr. Can, Doctor.
Okay, yeah, thank
Share
you
with
very
me.
much. Okay, can you please share the 8-digit code and also the what is this? The link. All right. Answers coming in. Thank you very much.
So, sorry, Doctor. The 8 digits is where?
Is hang on. Got. All right.
Hmm.
All right, there. 43306 473. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Answers are coming in. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Those who just joined us, please take 1 or 2 minutes to provide your answer and share your thoughts there. All right. Okay. Well, brothers and sisters, thank you for sharing your thoughts, and I can see there your thoughts, your answers are valid. They are also legit. I was there. I feel you. And in fact, today, before I joined Zoom, I texted Jihan, Sister Jihan, and I told her there are butterflies in my stomach. Okay, butterflies in my stomach. Although I have been talking on stage, various stages, all right, different audiences, local, international, stage fright is still there, okay, and it is normal. If you are telling me that, well, presentation is nothing, all right, I beg to differ, okay, I beg to differ. All right. So if you worry about your confidence, if you are worried about, stammering, your voice, you're worried about the lighting, you're worried about the content, you worry about, a lot of things there. Well, that is normal. So you are on the right track. Okay. You are on the right track. Okay. Now, the good news is that, that problem can be solved. All right. There are skills and competency strategies that you must learn. Okay. You must learn to come to terms with those problems. All right. Now, let me just begin with how I see our own research. I was a PhD student. All right. I was given the opportunity to present my ideas, okay, to scholars, okay, to scholars. In fact, until today too, okay, I was invited, invited to present my ideas, okay, to many people locally and internationally. Now, how I see thesis, how I see research, it's not merely, a thick document, okay, but it is a story, okay? It is a story of curiosity, a story of discovery, and a story of contribution. Now, this particular story, the story that changed your life, the story that will create impact, right? It is not something easy to tell the story, right? There's a lot of challenges to tell your story the way others can truly understand. All right. I'm not from the medical sciences. I'm not from Islamic studies. Okay. I'm from the human sciences, from anthropology. I'm fascinated with your research, with your story. So you need to tell me the story so that, okay, I can understand. Okay, I can understand. Okay, from a layman terms, from to a person, to a group of people who did not share, okay, your specialization. All right. So, what happened? Okay, what happened actually? There are many brilliant research, okay, theses out there, okay, brilliant ideas, but they fail, okay, they fail to make an impact. Not because the research is bad or weak, or whether it is quantitative or qualitative, it is, a lab work. No, okay, it is not that. The failure is, the saddest part is, all right, they fail to communicate clearly, all right? So, today's workshop is aimed to develop the skills, presentation skills, which transform your research, your story, into something that your audience will understand, will remember, and most important thing, will value. Okay, will value. All right. So if you have the right understanding of why you should present professionally, okay, then you will appreciate learning presentation skills, and you will avoid mistakes, or you will what? You will always want to present, because I have students, that, Dr. Azura, is it a must to present? All right. Is it not enough? I submit my research and that's it lah. Balik kampung, finish, graduate. I said no. Okay, no. Okay, you don't understand. Okay, you don't understand that research alone is not enough. It must be communicated. It must be shared. Okay, it must be shared. Now, let me just share you some of my achievements with my postgraduate student, PhD or ME. Back in 2019, I remember clearly, because this is the most what? I think the best, okay, the best experience and opportunity. It was during Ramadan, okay, in 2019. We received an email from University of Oxford, okay, telling us that our paper is accepted for oral presentation. Okay, you know Oxford kan? You know Oxford is this high and UIA is somewhere down there. And to be accepted, okay, to present our research, okay, it was my PhD student's research, I co-author, okay. So we went together, and we, Alhamdulillah, okay, we met, various scholars from different parts of the world, right, and presented, Alhamdulillah. Okay, that fear of being there. You know, Oxford, you're going to Oxford, you're not going to some other university. And I feel so small, okay, when I was there. Although in size, I'm big, all right? So I feel so small. Alamak, Oxford. But never mind lah. I told my student, give it a go. Let us see if, okay, this paper is worth presenting, okay, if it is good, up to the level of Oxford, then, okay, we did it. All right, so Alhamdulillah lah. We went there and we were shocked. Okay, we were shocked to see that the audience in that place is only 30 of us. 30 of us. And that made my heart race even faster. All right, because all eyes are on you. Okay, all eyes are on you. And we met scholars of different rank, professor, associate professor, doctors, okay, from America, from England, from Israel. That was my first time, okay, taking pictures, standing next to an Israel academic. We have from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I still remember, we still keep the good relationship until today. All right. But sadly, my PhD student obtained his PhD in 2022, and he passed away 2 years after that. So may Allah bless his soul. All right. Other than that, I had the privilege with my good friend, Dr. Pam from psychology, to train, okay, 3 of our PhD students who went to the final round in the 3-minute thesis competition at the national level hosted by UPM. And Alhamdulillah, with that proper coaching and mentoring, our PhD student, Brother Nabikul from ICOL, okay, won the first runner-up. So this is very, what is this? Very interesting. Okay, it's very memorable. We scream and shout, Jihan. Okay. And last year too, I was invited as a keynote speaker by the Maldives National University. All right. And I encourage two of my MA students to join me. All right, to join me not only in the conference room, but later in several islands. Okay. And Alhamdulillah, they did well. All right. And I have some other photos, but because the screen is so small, I just put 3 lah. Okay. Locally too. Okay. I have some students who presented their research and share their ideas with other PhD and MA students in our local university. All right. Now, apart from this, okay, this is very purely academic. I have also coached and trained students in other forms of presentation. All right. There are many types of presentation. And this one is the pitching business presentation. All right. So my student, Alhamdulillah, he managed to obtain 10,000 ringgit for his business expansion back in 2023. Okay, he competed against there are 20 IPTAs, okay, public university plus our SMEs, okay, SMEs entrepreneurs. Okay, so he got 10,000 ringgit. And then this year too, I'm sorry, Kuliah Economics, okay, human sciences student is the champion for the business pitching. This is already the second year. Okay, this is the second year that my student, okay, was selected as the champion during the entrepreneurship week carnival. And I closed 2025 with also something memorable, where I was invited to coach, okay, to train our own future farmers from IIM Jauhar Farming. Okay, the team. I coach them. It took me like 2 days, okay, 2 days online to help them with the pitching, and Alhamdulillah, okay, Alhamdulillah, they won the 3rd place. Okay, they won the 3rd place. So this is the reason why I want you to put your I know attitude, okay, in your bag. Because my question is, am I living with it? Okay, are you living with it? All right. If you say that, well, I know this, Dr. Azura, I know this, okay, show results. Okay, show results. Okay. Now, for those who are afraid, who are fear, who perhaps don't understand why you need, okay, to involve and participate in academic presentation. So these are all the reasons. Okay, your idea, your brilliant idea shouldn't be kept, okay, only on the shelves. All right, we want to share with the entire world what we have discovered. Remember the 3 things that I told you? Your story is about what? Your curiosity, number 1, your discovery, okay, with whatever, tools and methods, all right? And number 3, the novelty, okay, of your research, okay? You need to demonstrate your intellectual contribution. What is new, okay, in your research? What is novel about your research? Did you build a new theory? Did you refute a theory? Did you what? Support the theory, okay, and many other things. And, okay, and the best part, which all of you will avoid, okay, is getting feedback, okay, from your audience. So if they are interested to know, they wanted to take up from where you have, stopped. Okay, so this is a good, a good exercise. A good exercise is a good, academic habits. Okay, they ask questions. All right, you connect with them, build rapport, and things like that. So please don't shy away from academic presentation. To me, I make it compulsory to my student. Either you present locally, okay, local conferences or international conferences. either at the kuliah level, at the university level, national level. Have fun, okay? Have fun, challenge yourself, okay? See, okay, how you speak in front of others, how convinced, okay, are these people with your discovery. All right. So I hope this cleared the air why you should, okay, why you should, as a student, present your research. Okay. Lecturer, of course, lah, that is part of our KPI. Okay. Now, let me remind you of the golden rule of academic presentation. All right, only two, very simple. Okay, very simple. Number one, all right, your slides, okay, your slides are only a visual support, not a document that you have to read, okay, you have to read line by line, all right? Number two, rule number two, audience attention should be on you, okay, not the screen, okay, not the screen. I believe you have seen bad presentation and also good presentation. Bad presentation when speaker read. He or she did not want to turn the head, okay, and look at the audience. Sometimes, okay, I feel sorry, okay, because I wanted to ask, don't you have the neck pain, okay, or are you shy? I'm not so sure. So your slide, okay, your slide is, is just to help you to see the main points, okay, to see the main points. Other than that, okay, you talk directly, in my case now, straight on the camera. Did you see my head turn like this? So for example, this is my script, okay? Did you see me like this? No, right? You see my head straight, okay? You see my head straight, okay? And if you are reading from the slides, I believe that, okay, please, okay, if you agree with me, please, thumbs up. It will send you sleeping. Yes or no? You agree with me or not? Okay. And then you say, oh dear, what a boring presentation. Please look at me, speaker. All right. A good presentation is engaging. Is engaging. Use body language, like me. Okay, I'm not doing roti canai, flipping my hands on the air. Okay, but I use body language, the tone of voice, up and down. All right. And then yes, I have what is this? Some slides in front of you here. Okay, and a nice picture at the back of me. All right. That is all. Okay, the golden rule. That is all. All right. Look simple. Okay, look simple. But if you do not know the techniques, okay, how to give a good presentation, you will be in deep trouble. Okay, you will be in deep trouble. What kind of trouble, Azura? Okay, people find it difficult to understand your story, your presentation, and you will not be remembered. You will be remembered as a bad presenter, but the issue here is the story. We will forget. We can't remember. What did the speaker say? I can't remember. All right. So we do not want that to happen. And remember, presentation, okay, has a time limit. So if you, you saw just now, my student won that business pitching. They were given the most 5 minutes to tell about their product. In normal conference presentation, you are given between 10 to 15. Am I right? If you are the keynote speaker, like my case last time, 45 minutes. I try my best to reduce to 30 minutes. Too long, 45 minutes. But what to do because I'm the keynote speaker? No choice. They speak longer. Keynote speakers speak longer. Other participants speak lesser. So within that time frame, okay, you have to use all the techniques to get people to listen to you. Okay, you have to persuade and convince, okay, your story to them. Okay, and it's very crucial because presentation, brothers and sisters, is not about KPI, it's not about graduation requirement, It's about a special invitation where, okay, that is your, aha moment, the spotlight. So you don't ruin that, okay, invitation and that opportunity. Okay, I want you to change how you look at things. If you feel that presentation is, part of graduation requirement, presentation is KPI, you find it burdensome. You find it, I'm not going to do it, all right? But if you put that in a context, in a different context, that is an invitation, okay? And I'm sure, okay, it's just like when you receive a open house, Hari Raya open house invitation, you look forward, right? You look forward to, okay, you accept that invitation and you look forward, okay, to go. So make presentation that way. It's an invitation. So you look forward, okay? You look forward, all right? Over the years, brothers and sisters, I have seen, okay, a lot of challenges in which those challenges I consider as the barrier or the communication gap that, okay, um, that prevents or stop a postgraduate student from performing, okay, well or communicating with clarity about their research on stage. That is why they keep on looking the slides. They do not want to turn. All right, they are what? They are so stiff. Okay, they are so stiff. They do not even want to move on the stage. They just look at one side and then they stammer, and then they frequently apologize. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, keep your sorry for Hari Raya. All right. Now, why you behave or students behave that way? Because, okay, they don't understand, okay, the mechanics to a good presentation. So what I found over the years, number one, students are overly technical in terms of their explanation. They think that, oh, if I put all this formula, if I show all these, what do you have? Lab tools, okay, so my presentation will be, wow, will be elegant, sophisticated. Actually, it turned out, if I am one of the audience, I will do like this. Okay, I don't understand. I understand that, yes, based on certain formula, based on certain framework, this is what you do. This is how you link your data, but we want to know the information. We want to know the outcome. So keep it simple. Okay, keep it simple. All right, because there are times, other fields are interested to learn from you. Perhaps people from the religious study, people like me from the social sciences, right, wanted to understand about engineering, wanted to understand about dentistry, wanted to understand about nursing, about whatever field that you are studying. All right. Secondly, please be mindful that there are audience whose age is 100 years old, 90 years old. They are struggling with their vision. So please, okay, don't prepare a wordy slide. Okay, if you look at my own slide, is it wordy? You can see, right? Even Jihan, you are what? 150 years old, right? Okay, you can see my words. All right? Keep it simple. I will tell you the techniques in a bit. At the moment, if you're a supervisor there, all right, I want you also to advise your student under your supervision, all right? Because you panic. You panic that people will not understand, okay, from the very beginning until the end, the process, okay, of your research, the story of your research. You are afraid that if I only write 3 words here, 4 words there, they don't understand the entire story. All right. That is why students normally, not only students, lecturers too, okay? They put all things on one slide. And it is frustrating because remember, okay, the aim of presentation to get people to understand. But if you put this way, overloaded with text, all right, I will leave the room. I will leave the room. Thirdly, The challenge is, okay, lack of narrative structure. Again, this has something to do also with overloaded with text. All right. You panic that, the entire room will not understand what your research is all about. So you put everything there. Now, remember, in the presentation, you have a structure. Okay. Story has a structure. You have ups and downs, the plot twist, okay, the suspense, all right? So you have to begin with your introduction, and then it depends on, how you will present, okay? You have your introduction, perhaps you need to explain a bit on the RO and RQ, your literature review, your framework, blah, blah, blah. So you must have structure. You must have a structure, all right? Okay, I hope you're following me. If I'm too fast, please let me know, yeah? All right, number next, okay, number 4, all right? Whoops. Okay, number 4 is reading from the slides, okay? Reading from the slides, directly from slides, okay? This only happens if you don't understand, you are not focused of the message that you want to deliver. All right, and this needs a lot of practice. So reading slide is a no-no for me, is a no-no for my PhD or MA student, because you need among others later, all right, to project a professional posture, okay, because your professional posture, looking at the audience, is telling the entire room your presence. All right, you are looking at them. Okay, you are talking, engaging with them, not with the slide. At the end of the day, okay, you will go for physiotherapy. Because you want 15 minutes, you just look at the slides. Lastly, all right, weak visual communication. What do I mean by that? Sometimes students or presenters, they have some images, beautiful images, interesting images, but those images were drowned, okay, in the text. So we struggle, okay, to read the text and also to link with the images, all right? So because of all this gap, brothers and sisters, okay, your research is difficult for your audience to grasp. And that good research is forgotten. We will remember you as a pet presenter, but we have forgotten the message that you want to deliver to the room, right? Okay, and that is very sad, because you have spent many years to to search for information, to do all sorts of experiment and testing, and only to know you fail to communicate those interesting discovery, okay, to your audience. Right? So I want all of you to take note of all these things. Avoid doing it. And for supervisors, if supervisors are here, okay, I want you to do this prior to your students presenting in any conferences. Check their slides. Okay, check their slides. All right, and this will help your student to stay focused, all right, and make things simple, all right, because you are also part of that research, okay, as a supervisor. All right, if you ask me what are the tips, okay, or how I go about coaching, mentoring, assisting my postgraduate students in their academic presentation, I use this framework, SIMPLE. All right, S stands for situation, I issue, M method, P purpose, L learning, E ending. I'm sorry, the icon are all money, perhaps it reminds me that I have to prepare Duit Raya lah. Okay. So what must the world understand about your research? So the world must understand the context of the research, the problem that your student is investigating or you as a researcher investigating, and what do you do? How you go about obtaining the answers to the problem, all right? And why does that thing matters? Why all this problem matters, all right? And once you have completed all this, okay, list down, tell us what are the key findings. And to make your presentation memorable, close, okay, with something interesting, okay? I will show you some of the sample, all right? So follow simple. This is what I did with my student. If you have other framework, by all means, okay, by all means, I have no problem. And perhaps you can share also with me later so that I can learn from you or improve this framework, change from simple to difficult. Okay, you let me know. So the most important thing is, what must the world understand about your research? Stick to these 6 only. All right. So normally my own slide, or my students' slide, I told them, all right, stick to five to six the most. Okay. Altogether 8 introduction. Okay, I mean your name and the thank you. Okay, that one we put aside. Okay, other than that, the content 5 to 6 only, where you address, okay, the question of one husband and 4 wives. Okay, the how, the what, the when, the where, the who. All right. So all those things. Just keep it simple. Okay, stick to 5 to 6 slides only. All right. Okay. Now, the first step. In any presentation, interesting, memorable presentation, you must begin with a strong opening. Okay, you must start strong. Most of the time, we saw our student presented like this. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Azura, metric number G1234567. I am a PhD student in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology, and my research is blah, 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 blah. Please, all right? Those information is already stated in your first slide. Your name, all right? Your department, your email, all right? Just what like you saw just now. Did I introduce myself? No, because it's already there. If you want to further about me, okay, you can PM me, okay, you can ask me, you can email me later. A strong start, okay, ladies and gentlemen, will attract your audience to what? To ask for more. Okay, I give you an example. Thousands enter postgraduate study each year, yet many struggle to communicate their research. Really? Is that true? Okay, I wanted to know why. What's wrong? What happened? You see, that interest. So please, what's next? What's next? Every 5 minutes, another example. Every 5 minutes, a child loses interest in school. My research asks why. Oh, yeah, I can resonate that with my own child, Every 5 minutes, okay, reading book, game. Every 5 minutes, watching television, game. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to know what have you discovered? So the opening hook must be interesting, must be strong. So that, okay, people, okay, I don't expect my audience to be like this, okay, but at least show some interest. Okay, they wanted to listen more from you. So please, avoid, okay, introducing your name, your metric number. Undergraduate loves to do that. I don't understand why. Okay, so postgraduate, I want you to appear more professional, okay, more engaging. So start with something interesting. Okay, I hope all of you are clear. All right. Second, you must design, okay, or make sure whatever that will appear on the slide you want your audience to see, it must be catchy and, clear. Keep it simple, clear, visible, readable fonts. Okay, I use Cambria, okay, instead of Times Roman or Arial, but still you can read it clearly. You must have a strong contrast. For example, I want to emphasize it. I want to emphasize. So this one I color in or highlight in red ink. Now, I want you to think, when you drive along Malaysian highway, okay, you're going balik kampung, right? This week, next week, online class, okay? On your left and on your right, okay, you will see several billboards. Right? So I want you to treat your presentation slides like the billboard, not journal article. The billboard, you can see Alif Shukri's face, one, with minimal words for promoting his, say, new product. Another billboard, okay, promoting something. The image is clear and very minimal words. If you want more, you can click the website or, scan the QR code or whatever. So keep it simple, okay, visible and focus. One thing in one slide, meaning one message, okay, in one slide. Don't break into so many columns. A, okay, is introduction in the same slide. The first column, introduction, the second column, literature, the third column is the method, all right, the methodology. Well, that is messy. So please, supervisor, all right, when you check your students' slide, if in one slide contains, look at the sentence there, if your student slide contains more than one central message, please consider to revise. Yeah, right? Because the focus of your audience will be distracted. And then they have to, cut their vision into three. Yeah. Okay? So one message at a time. Okay. Next. The use of visual elements will enhance more of your presentation, your slides, right? Your credibility. So don't be afraid using, among others, diagrams, frameworks, infographics, okay, process flows, simple charts, depending on the needs, okay, of your presentation. Because visual captures the attention faster than the text. So you have to understand a bit of, psychology of colors, okay, positioning of words. Although this is not an art class, Dr. Azura, I don't have time, okay, to check the font style, the font size. But hey, look, okay, this is your reputation. Okay, this is your this is your level of, some kind of professionalism, right? And this is you, okay? Your slide shows who you are. If your mind is messy, okay, the output, okay, will be messy. Okay, now some of the visual elements that I encourage my own postgraduate students to use. Okay, so this one diagram, if you're from the medical school, perhaps you want to show about blockage of the arteries. All right, show some arrows. Okay, show the diagram. If you are studying about symbolism, particularly those in the social sciences or in the religious study, you can use symbols to enhance, elevate your slides, okay, process flow, perhaps engineering. You have a lot of flows before, that system, that a robot, is created. So show the flow. And then if you have an impact model, okay, that you have used, you might want also to share. And the best part is also say before and after, all right? Before I take, this pill, I am, this big. After taking that pill, I shrink, something like that. If you're from the dentistry, perhaps using your special formulated toothpaste, okay, makes the teeth becoming a white. Previously, it is a yellowish a bit there. All right, those in the business school, all right, you can show some kind of graphs, okay, charts, pie charts, bar graphs, okay, depending on what you like or what you feel attractive and interesting. So don't be afraid of using this, right? Now, the next thing is keep it simple. Okay, keep it simple so that you will achieve your goal. If you put all this formula, I don't understand. 2x plus 2y and then suddenly 2x 2y. What is that? I don't understand. All right. So keep that formula. If you want to highlight, all right, just tell the audience that this is the formula. Okay, it's okay, I don't understand, but the outcome of the formula is this. Rather than you spend, okay, you spend, you know, hours, okay, talking about the formula. All right. If this happens, okay, your goal to share your story will not be achieved. All right. Again, your goal is what? To communicate insight. Now, we are interested, okay, whether the questions, okay, that you have just now has been successfully answered via your lab work, experiment, all right, interview, field work, whatever tools that you have there. So, okay, Einstein, not Epstein, okay, Einstein said that if you cannot explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Okay, so keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Okay, KISS. Keep it short and simple. Okay, keep it short and simple. Okay. Now, elevating your presentation delivery is not only the slide, but you, the person, you, the presenter. So apart from having a very interesting, attractive, simple, eye-catching, slide, you need to take note also about your voice, your posture, your presence, your eye contact, your body language, your poses. Because if you don't understand all this or you fail to address, all this, then your presentation will be less interesting. All right. Now remember, academic presentation is not a usual conversation like you have on a daily basis. I know when you do gossiping, no full stop, Okay, you can do it, today, tomorrow, all right? But, without pace, no clear projection, you keep on talking, all right? For academic presentation, it requires some kind of elegance. It requires some kind of professionalism. So for that matter, this is not next Malaysian Idol, don't worry, okay? So you need to, okay, speak with confidence, okay? If I ask you, okay, am I speaking with confidence? Okay, am I speaking with confidence? Type 1 if it is yes, type 2 if it is no. You can write it in the chat box, all right? So you need to have a very confident voice, clear pace, and also a clear projection. I will tell you how you should do all this in the next slide. All right, your presence. I'm not telling you that you have to, put on designer, a dress, hijab from head to toe. No need, okay, no need, okay? But I want you to appear presentable, appear professional. Whether your baju kurung is okay. If you have a good, jacket or coat or suit or a nice necktie, that's good. Now, my preference, whenever I present in any academic, stage or, room, I love to put on my red hijab. Because what? Okay, because what? The attention of these people will be on me, on my red hijab. Sometimes they have forgotten to see my slide. Okay, they look at me. Or if you want to put on a red necktie, okay, something that will distract the attention of your audience. So stand straight, use your, use your hands, okay? But not too many, like making pizza or roti canai, all right? Your body language, smile, all right? Maintain eye contact. It shows that you are engaging with the audience. And, okay, learn to pause. Learn to pause, okay? Why pauses are needed, right? Because it allows ideas to land one at a time. So you need to learn that. All right. And how do you go about mastering all this, Dr. Azura? The voice, the presence, the eye contact, the pauses. Okay. The next slide will tell you what you should do in order, because presentation, I tell you, brothers and sisters, it is overwhelming, yeah. It is overwhelming. It is draining. Your heart runs very fast, not normal. And then what else? Some people they are sweating. All right. I saw my student last time left and right. Walking to and fro, to and fro. All right. I understand. Okay, I understand because I was there too. Okay, sometimes goosebumps. All right. You know what? Okay, because I have female MA students, PG students. They have put on a nice hijab, baju kurung, all covered nicely. And then 5 minutes before their turn, they will ask me like this, Dr. Azura, my hijab on point or not? La ilaha illallah. Dr. Azura, my makeup crack or not? My foundation crack or not? La ilaha illallah. Now listen here. Okay, academic presentation is not focusing on your makeup, your hijab, okay, your code. No, all right. The message that you want to send. Okay, your posture, your present, that is number 2, that is number 3. So don't focus too much, on something else. Okay, I want you to focus on the message that you will share with your audience. All right. So what should I do? What you should do to reduce that anxiety. Number 1, practice. All right. Listen carefully. Number 1, practice. Number 2, practice. Number 3, practice. That is why there's a term, practice makes perfect. Let me tell you the truth. Last night after Tarawih, okay, my husband was complaining. Why are you talking, okay, in front of the mirror? I said practice because tomorrow I'll be speaking, okay, in front of future scholars. I'll be speaking in front of scholars, your supervisors, right? So I need to make sure that I speak professionally, I speak clearly, I speak confidently. All right? So practice. So practice multiple times. Practice with who, Dr. Azura? Okay? There are times when I practice in front of my children. Mommy, you are too much lah, mommy. Stop smiling. Okay? Mommy, okay? So they highlight what I should do less, what I should emphasize more. Practice in front of your supervisor. And for my students, if you are there, okay, in the meeting, in Zoom today, all right, you will practice in front of me. Okay, you will practice in front of me, either physically or online. Why I did that? Because my own supervisor, my professor last time, prior to my own fieldwork, prior to my any academic presentation, she will call me. Okay, she will call me. She called me Nora. All right, Nora, come here. Okay, let us have a role play. Let us practice. I am the respondent. You are the researcher. So how you start your conversation with a stranger? I was like, is this for real? Yes. Practice. So let us start. So I practice. And from there, I learn, okay, some techniques, okay, some strategies, some things like that. And presentation 2, she said, all right, she sent me to a PowerPoint. Those days, we don't have Canva, okay, we have PowerPoint. She sent me to a PowerPoint training. And today we have Canva, Alhamdulillah. And Canva was created, okay, by our own student at the University of Western Australia. So I'm proud, okay, using one of the products, okay. So learn to design, okay, to design, a catchy slide, all right. In fact, she also sent me not only for PowerPoint training, but what is this? Another from PowerPoint, poster, okay, poster presentation. And you know what? Okay, she told me that make sure the lighting is good, make sure the font is this size, that size, the color, the positioning, of the visual, left or right, up or down. All right. And then, okay, when you stand next to your poster slides, okay, this is what you have to say: A, B, C, and D. So please practice aloud multiple times. And number next, prepare a script. At this age, close to retirement, at this level where I have supervised many students, I still prepare my own script, okay, in every presentation. And this is the script for today. I'm not joking. Okay, I'm not joking. All right. I find it interesting. I find it useful when you prepare the script so that, okay, the structure of your presentation is in order. You will not miss a thing. All right. And it's good. Okay. It's good that you know what comes next. Okay. After this point, what's next after this point. You don't have to memorize. Okay. You don't have to memorize because normally when you prepare a script, it is A. But when you go on stage, the script will turn into B or C. It's okay. At least you understand what you will mention next. Okay? Now, why we should practice, Dr. Azura? So that you internalize, you understand the structure of your key points. Okay? And once you master that, presenting your idea appears natural, and controlled. You don't simply, jump from here to there and then, I have to go back to my, I've forgotten something. No, you don't do that. It doesn't look nice. All right. Next point, record. Okay, record yourself. I don't think so. No, I don't do this very much because I don't like to see how I appear. Okay, on the recording. Now, recording is good. Okay, because you can identify the pace of your, voice. Is it too fast, or you always use this word. If it is 2 harakat, okay lah. If it is a 6 and 8, and then some people, you will see that they will always mention the same word. So, every line, so. And then every end of sentence, okay. So that will help you, okay, to identify your habits and you reduce that. I've done that once and it was horrible, What happened? My voice, okay, when I interviewed this one respondent, my voice is louder than the respondent. I speak more, I interrupt more, all right? That was, a lesson for me. My next interview, okay, I what? If I want to interfere, I jot down notes. If I want to interfere, I jot down notes. All right. So this is good. Okay, record yourself. All right, and then you can upload lah on your social media before and after. No problem. All right. Okay. Number next, focus. So focus on your message, not yourself. As I said just now, my student, madam, my hijab on point or not? Madam, my foundation melt or not? La ilaha illallah. All right. So you appear okay. It's just confident crisis. I understand that. I was there too. Okay. Now the goal, okay, when you stay focused, the goal is to shift that attention to the value of your research. Okay, the idea. Okay, not your hijab, not your makeup, not your necktie, not your shoes, your research. Okay, the value of your research. Because one thing you have to understand, audience are interested to listen from you because what? They wanted to learn from you. Okay, they want to understand what else you did not do that later I can do as a future researcher. So you give that opportunity, open that space. All right, okay? So focus on your message. And the last one, okay, use pauses to slow down. And if you need to emphasize, okay, something, so change your tone of voice. All right. For example, raise your hands if you have or if you are struggling with weight loss. Raise your hand. You see, raise your hands. Okay, if you are struggling with weight loss. Okay. Don't answer me now. It's okay, Farah Nabila. Don't answer me now. But thank you for answering. Okay. So, yeah, I also have a weight loss problem. That's why I raise my hand. Okay. We are together. So that, okay. And then you wait for a second. Look around you. Okay. Give some time, okay, for your audience to process and to answer, to participate. Okay. Next sentence. There are many people who walk the same path like I do. I feel you. We are together. Full stop. Right? Don't just okay. So allow a few seconds, a few minutes, all right, to slow down. Allow your audience time to process your question. Okay. Allow them to absorb ideas. Because sometimes, if you remember, I came across many presentation, because they focus too much on I do not know what. I'm sorry, because time is limited. Next. La ilaha illallah. So that slide runs. Ting, 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 ting. I cannot process. All right. So please, okay, learn to pause. So when you pause, it's not just a simple requirement. It actually signal, okay, as I wrote there, your confidence. You try to emphasize on a very crucial point. Weight loss struggle, crucial. Okay. Lost weight Ramadan, gain weight Shawwal. Oh, crucial. All right. So learn to pause. And I share with you, I will share this slide if anyone is interested, yeah, Jihan. I'm not so sure because I'm not looking at the meeting chat, yeah. Okay, don't worry. I will share you with this, okay, so that, okay, you can learn and craft your own sentences, all right? Now, the sentences I prepare, wait, hang on. The sentences I prepare is according to the structure of the story, the structure of the story. So as I said just now, your opening and greeting, okay, acknowledgement of the host is very important to show respect, okay, to show respect. So you give salam, okay, you give salam, all right. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to join this session today. Thank you, the organizer, for the kind invitation and introduction. That's it. A few seconds only. All right. And then remember, I told you the first MS, the context, okay, the situation. All right, the topic we are discussing today is increasingly important as it shapes how we understand and respond to current social and academic challenges. So you give them the context. So they will follow lah. All right. Okay, what's next? What's next? Until, okay, in conclusion, we have explored 3 key ideas, or you have listened to 3 discovery, blah, 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 blah. All right. Thank you very much for your attention. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and questions. This one is the conclusion and also the closing. All right. I'm not going to read one by one this. I hope you can see clearly from the slides. All right. So this is also the script. Okay. This is also the script that you have to put. You see, I have scribble here. Okay. So this is the script. So you put that. Okay. Where should what you should say. All right. Where is the position of that sentence? Is it the first one? Is it the second column? Is it the third line, the last line, whatsoever? So you need to have a structure. You need to write your scripts. Okay, so for all my students that you have seen in my earlier slides just now, whether it is an academic presentation, it is a business pitching presentation, they have prepared a script. Okay. Now, to conclude, okay, I welcome question more. All right, after this. These are your 6 key takeaways based on my presentation today. Number 1, remember the hook. Number 2, the context. Okay, number 3, focus on the key ideas. Number 4, the insights. Number 5, the takeaway. And number 6, welcome Q&A. So this is just a simple formula to conclude what I have shared with you. All right. So yes, I leave you with this one statement. If you can speak, you can influence. I hope I'm able to influence most of you, if it is not all, okay, including your supervisor, if your supervisor is there, all right, to reassess, reevaluate, right, and perhaps refine how you go about, preparing your slides, getting ready for academic presentation. So if you can influence, okay, if I can influence you today, Alhamdulillah, I can change your life. I can change your academic presentation to be better, understood by many, and obviously memorable. With that, thank you very much. I end with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Norazura, for the very insightful and engaging sessions. I'm sure all of us have gained many useful tips on how to improve our presentation skill and communicate our idea more effectively. Boleh open sessions, Q&A session, Doctor?
Boleh. I have invited. Yeah, I have invited. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
I would like to open the floor for the short Q&A sessions. If anyone have the questions, please feel free, raise your hands and open your microphones.
Okay, yes, Brother Said S. Ali.
Yes, Assalamualaikum, Doctor, and all of the participants. My name is Said Sulaiman Ali, PhD candidate in sociology and anthropology. My question is the way or the technical on how to answer the question. Because after presentation, the following is question. Technically, how to answer what the component is considered in answering the question.
All right. Okay.
So, thank you.
Okay. A brilliant question. Thank you very much. I do not know that you're from my department. Okay, now, question and answer session is the one that more students wanted to avoid. If there's no question, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, everyone understand. But what they understand, we do not know. All right. Now, I always welcome question. Why? This is how I see asking question. Some people, when students ask question, all right, or when audience asks you question, what comes to their mind is, okay, they don't understand. They don't grasp what you have presented. To me, that is a negative tone. I always perceive, I change that. Okay, those who ask question are those who pay attention, okay, on my presentation, and they show interest. Different, right? You ask question because you don't understand. No, in my case, you ask question means you focus, you are interested. Okay. Now the technique is, listen carefully. Listen carefully to the question. If you're not clear for whatever reason, perhaps the accent, perhaps, the pace is too fast, all right? You can invite the person to repeat the question, but in a shorter version. Shorter version. All right. So you listen. If you understand, you can answer. All right. If you are not sure what the question is all about, you can get them to rephrase or, make it shorter. All right. Now, if that question has nothing to do with your research, you can answer them politely. Say, sir, okay, thank you for the question. It is a brilliant question. Unfortunately, my research did not address that point. Or because some student feels that it's a must to answer question to look elegant. No. I have several times, declined, to answer that question simply because I have no answer to that. My research did not investigate, examine that point. Now, to make it even more professional and polite, you tell the person, well, that's a good area that I can pursue my postdoc later. I can collaborate with you later. Yes, Dini Rahia, you can get the PowerPoint slide from Sister Jihan. Don't worry, I will share with you. I will share with her. She will share with the entire audience. All right, okay. Now keep it short. Your answer. Now, if you are struggling, with that answer, you can say, "Sir, can I get back to you later once I get the answer? I'll email you." The feedback, I'll email you the answer. But first thing first, you have to listen attentively. Thank you. I hope I have answered your question. All right. Okay, Jihan.
Okay, Dr. Nazura, we have a few raised hands. I'm not sure, brother or sister Shabnama Farouk. Can you open your microphones, brother?
Yes.
Oh, sorry,
Assalamualaikum.
sister.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yes, I have a question that if we are belong to IRK department like religious studies, then how?
Yes, continue.
Then how we can present our ideas there on the
Well, I did
slide?
not. Okay, I did not get you. If
Like
you-
my topic is like Islamization of knowledge. So like new trends in Islamization of knowledge. So we know these all theoretically, but how we can mention these all on the slides, like by sketches, or how we can interact the audience through our research. So just
all right.
I
Okay. Great question. I understand the concern of certain field of study where it is very textual. All right, very textual, and then there's there's a lot of words. Okay, there's a lot of words, and when you listen to my presentation, you feel like, well, how do I put all this visual to make it interesting? No problem, sister. Okay, no problem, because you can always come with a simple diagram. Okay, a simple diagram to show the relationship between, say, for example, if we have this kind of understanding of Islamization, theoretically, how it can be channeled to something practical. So you can use diagram, no problem. It is not a must that, oh, I must put symbol. Is there a symbol in Islamization? No, right? Okay, but you can put diagram. So the visual I showed to you just now, it's not a must to your field. It depends on your field and what is required, what you want to show, to the audience. If there is no symbol, don't show. Okay, don't show. If there's no graphs or statistic, so which group of people at IUM has, high Islamization? Okay, there's no such thing, right? Graphs and, pie charts. So there's no need to put one. Okay, there's no need to put one. But a simple diagram, will do. So you need to discuss with your supervisor, yeah? Thank you.
Okay, next, Dr. Imran Anwar Ujens.
Ayo, doktor ke? Assalamualaikum, doktor.
Dr. Imran, can you open your microphones?
Hi, Dr. Imran.
Dr. Imran, we cannot hear you. Can you open your microphones?
Yeah, can you unmute the microphone? Or if you are experiencing technical glitches, you can write in the meeting chat, no problem. All right. Okay, next, Jihan.
We have Abdul Rahman Shafi'i.
Yes, thank you so much, Doctor, for the valuable pathway that you have to follow. And there is a question regarding the managing presentation anxiety. There was 4 pillars you have mentioned. One of them is focus. The focus as a PhD candidate, and as we know, the PhD is the philosophy, so you have to talk a lot, as you said. So sometimes we get we lose focus when we want to talk. So how to minimize or focus on those pillars, which is very important, avoiding those philosophy in our title.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. I remember that. I was a PhD student. You don't have to remind me. All right. I know it's the theories, even words. Some people present a definition for 2 pages. Definitions only. All right. Don't panic. Okay. Don't panic. Now, ask yourself. Okay. First thing first. In all academic presentation, particularly conferences, they have a theme. Okay, they have a theme. So our PhD is huge. Okay, our PhD is a lot. All right. So you can take small chunks. Okay, focus on small chunks. That is one tip. All right. With Viva, you have to discuss. You have to discuss with your supervisor how you should put things in perspective, okay, in the style, okay, or presentation format of Viva. All right. Even that, okay, when my student attended their own Viva, okay, I keep it short. Okay, I keep it short. All right. Now coming back to your question. All right. I know, as I said earlier, we panic. Okay, we panic. Because when we want to tell our story, we must tell from the very beginning, from the introduction. You cannot tell your story in the middle and then you ignore, half of the story. You take 1/4 only. I understand that. Okay, I understand that. But don't panic. Okay, don't panic. What you have to do, okay, this is practice, yeah? Okay, this is a skill-based something. All right, so what you have to do, okay, you follow my framework just now. All right, if you want to tell, okay, the story is linked to certain scholarly ideas, certain theories, okay, put that in a very brief manner only. Because not everyone are interested, okay, with the theory. And the audience, most of them have completed that PhD process. They understand. Okay, they understand. All right. Because as a PhD student, as a postgraduate student, we wanted to satisfy, the audience. My audience must know from the very beginning, the introduction. Okay, must know. No, don't worry. If they wanted to know more, they will contact you. If they wanted to know more, they will raise their hands during the Q&A session. So focus on what you want to, share. If, say, for example, you have 3 important findings, and that conference you wanted to highlight only one, focus on that only. Don't put everything. Okay, don't put everything. All right. All the best.
Okay, we have one more questions from
Thank you.
Sister Asia Abdullah.
Absolutely.
Sister Asia?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so
Waalaikumsalam.
much, Doctor, for the very interesting presentation. So I have one question. This is regarding as a part-time tutor. So when I have to deliver the content to the audience, so let's say the audience is my students. So in one class, there is a few students who are, I realized that some are already in advanced level. A few of them are intermediate level and majority of them are at basic level. So do doctor have any tips or experience to share how to cater this situation? Let's say in one class, the students consist of a mix of basic, intermediate, and advanced in one class. So how to deliver the content effectively? Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. I hope I'm in the right workshop lah. That one is like more of teaching and learning pedagogy. But anyway, okay, I will answer your question. It's not only advanced intermediate. I believe that if there are lecturers in this workshop, you will what? You will notice that in one class, in some courses, we have final year student, we have second year student, right? Okay, not necessarily all of first year. Okay, not necessarily all are final year, yeah. Don't panic, okay? Don't panic, all right? It must begin with you. It must begin with you. When you enter the class, okay? When you enter the class, you must, okay? You must appear wow. You must appear wow. Okay, and that is what I do. When I enter my class, okay, I must appear wow. What wow, Dr. Hazura? I smile, I greet. You know that strong hook I told just now? Start with that. Start with that. Don't just enter class. Assalamualaikum. All right. Okay. We are going to continue. Okay. The next topic lah. In my class, I will take 2-3 minutes. Okay, 2-3 minutes to get things settled down first. So I enter the hook first. Say for example, this week, if you listen to me just now, okay, when Jihan said, Doctor, how are you? I said, I am, well, 7 out of 10. All right, I did not say, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine. That's cliche. Okay, when Jihan asked me just now, I answer her, okay, I am 7 out of 10. Okay, so when I enter the class, I ask the students, how are you? Is Ramadan good? All right. I said, yes. What about you, Dr. Azura? How are you? Last week it was, 5 or 6 out of 10. And then they say, why? What happened?
Oh.
Okay. I'm thinking of my son who is working in Qatar. And we're not sure whether he will come back for Hari Raya. So, okay, although that is personal, my son, right? But that create some kind of interest, okay, some kind of, readiness. They wanted to know more about my son or my lecture, never mind, okay? But at least I have caught their attention, okay? Ready, everyone. Okay, so it doesn't matter actually whether your student are international. I have international student, local, okay, first year student, second year student, final year student, third year student, all right, in one sitting, okay, in one sitting. So don't you worry about that, okay? So it must begin with you, the hook, okay? If you're not used to that, you should, okay? You should. And I also learned this, okay, from my supervisor. Every time when we had this supervision, she did not ask, what's your progress? Did you read your literature? No. She will ask me, what did you cook last night for dinner, Nora? Okay. Did you watch this movie? My supervisor listens to AC/DC, she grew up with that music. All right. And then sometimes I ask her, okay, Beth, how's Rosie this morning? Rosie is her dog. Okay, passed away many years ago. But during my time, okay, the dog was alive. All right. So how's your dog? So that reduces the anxiety. When sometimes when we enter the class, our heart is racing, So that allows you some time to process, your feeling, your emotion for that day. Perhaps before you enter the class, you had a fight with your husband. Before you enter the class, someone, I do not know, there's a huge traffic jam. Okay, so you need time, okay, time to process all these things, and you want to enter the class, okay, with some, professional, attractive, okay, attractive appearance. Okay, so the hook. Doctor, I'm sorry, your name Asia or Aisha just now, right?
Yes,
So the hook tu penting tu. Practice, practice.
okay, doctor.
I hope I have answered your question, but if you want to know more, you can PM tepi lah. All right.
Yes, Doctor. Thank you so much. It's very clear.
Jangan risau. All right. Any more, Jihan?
We still have, doctor.
I think we still have time, right? Because I end my presentation purposely early so that I allow more questions. All right, yeah.
From Sister Asma Hassan.
Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Sister Asma.
Can you hear me, doctor?
Oh, yeah, loud and clear.
Yes, great. Thank you, doctor, very much for your presentation and your informative session. So I want just to ask you about something. The main thing is practicing. So I think for all of PhD students and most of people here, they are PhD students. Most of the time we are studying and receiving information. We are just attending all sessions, attending webinars, but we are not presenting. So, and then suddenly they are telling us you are participating in something, so you have to present or make a presentation. So it's something suddenly happens. So we are surprised. So suddenly we have to present for lots of people and we start to talk. So I think it is a little bit confusing or makes us a little bit nervous because we are not practicing all the time to make presentations. So that's why I'm thinking with you, doctor. So what about if we do something like separate sessions to make to make people give presentations and practice more about how to give presentations, because I think it's very, very critical topic, especially for PhD students. So practicing and giving presentation, especially in the last year of our PhD time. So I think because we are very pressured in the last year, we will be very pressured, and we want to give more experience about giving presentations and how to be professional in giving presentations. So I think this is my question for you. Thank you very much, doctor.
Okay, my pleasure. Okay, excellent. All right, now there are two things. Okay, there are two things. All right, number one, if you are interested to sharpen your presentation skills, I think you should suggest to Sister Jihan CPS. Are you from Kuantan? All right, from whatever campus. Okay, to have a hands-on. Okay.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Which kuliah?
ICOL.
I
Yes.
thought I think you speak better, right? Lawyers.
Yes, I'm doing my PhD in cybersecurity and international law.
All right. Okay.
So it's a little bit critical, and my topic is very dense.
I understand that.
Yeah, so I have lots of
I mean,
critical things in this topic.
not only in law, okay, it's unfair to
Yeah.
say only law has,
Yeah.
a lot of things to do in engineering, in medicine. In fact, in my own field, there's a lot of things to do. Well, okay,
Yeah.
two things, okay?
Okay.
Number one, if you need, okay, a special coaching, hands-on on presentation skill like what I did, okay, to all my students, all right? So perhaps you can sign up in any presentation skill workshop, CPS, I do not know. Okay, that is one. If they do organize, okay, sign up. All right. Number two, now you have to understand when exactly you have to present during your PhD. And that is your timeline with your supervisor. My students, they are all prepared because day one, when they see me, okay, and discuss about their research work, I have already tabled to them that at this particular semester, you must present your research. You must, you must what? You must register, okay, in any of the conferences. So day one, they are ready, they know what to do, and they are prepared. Similarly to writing, writing articles, okay, for publication. That is part of graduation, right? Okay. So if your supervisor, day one, have tabled that time plan that this particular semester of your, say for example, your second year or third year, or after you have completed your analysis, you have to present, all right, in any conferences, then you are more prepared. Now, the problem is, okay, some students who came to see me that, nervous or stage fright is normal, but nervous, not knowing what to do, or perhaps it is a last minute thing, is because you don't have a proper planning. Now, you don't have a proper planning. That is why you you are grappling in the dark. When I should present? When? My friend has already presented in the conference. I haven't. Right. So that one, okay, you have to check, okay, the timeline with your supervisor. And when your supervisor is confident that you have enough ample information or analysis, he or she will tell you that, all right, look, Aisha, for example, look, Aisha, you have already made that analysis. Okay, you have written here and there. So I think this can be presented in a conference. So your supervisor will look at your progress and say, when is the best time for you to present? Okay, thank you very much. I hope I have answered your question. And I think in the chat box, ada question
We
tak?
have a question from brother Ashraf Hafizuddin, Doctor.
Alright, yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ramadan Kareem. Thank you, Doctor, for the sessions. Eye-opening and inspiring indeed. Typing questions here. Let us say that we have prepped ourselves with the presentation the night or a few moments before the presentation. What if the best way to control our ear sometimes those get the best of us, though we have come fully prepared?
Okay. A valid question. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Well, that is normal. Okay, that is normal as a human being. When we are anxious, when we are, sweating, when we are terrified, all those things starts to come out. All right. Now this harakat lah. All right. That's why I say, brother, if you remember, you have to what? Practice and record. Practice and record. So perhaps you tell yourself that if you want to make that transition from one sentence, from one point to another, pause a few seconds. Well, however, nevertheless, but you have to practice. If you ask me, Dr. Azra, how you did it, practice. Practice. Record and practice. There's no other medicine, right? There's no other medicine, right? Or tonic, okay, to help reduce that. I remember many times, okay, not once, I always said okay. And then my son said, Mommy, enough of okay. Everything's okay, right? The world is okay. The KO is you. All right. So my son, I have 4 boys, okay? So my son is a good critic, okay? A commentator. I say, Mommy, please use other words. All right. Everything is okay. So I learned to pause, okay? That is why I said practice, record. And when you practice in front of your friends, practice in front of supervisor. Please, supervisor, spend time with your student and help them. Don't say, I don't have time. All right? In front of supervisor. Because later, okay, you will communicate your ideas to, okay, your thesis examiner in Viva. Am I right? You will communicate your ideas in front of grant reviewers. You will speak also in front of policy stakeholders. Okay, and later perhaps you appear on television, speak to the public, you appear on TikTok, okay, you speak to the public, all right? So you have to learn this skill. Okay, you have to learn this skill. Now, brother, okay, for your information, I am a Javanese, all right? Some students, okay, some students, because of their native, accent, they carried that, okay, in the presentation. So they have also to, learn to speak just a simple English. Some accent is just very thick, all right? I did not, okay, okay, although I'm a Javanese, I speak Javanese, okay, with the elderly. I don't say today I want to present, or no, I did not do that, okay? So I practice how to speak a simple English. Today, I want to present, blah, 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 blah. Right? Because, yeah, I mean, don't struggle to impress, for example, I hope, okay, this presentation, you remember forever. You don't have to emphasize on that. I mean, Americans also don't speak like that unless you are born, you study, that we understand that accent. Or else, just keep it simple. All right, whether it's your accent, whether it's your, what is this, the 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 la, okay. If it's jokingly, okay, you want to put some humor. Okay, you want to put some humor, okay, but it's only once in a while. But throughout the presentation, it is a no. It is a no. Although we have practice and keep ourselves a time time is crucial. Okay, time is crucial. If you are given 10 minutes, okay, make sure 9.5 or 9.999. All right. Okay. If it is 20 minutes, okay, you can stop earlier, 2 or 3 minutes, early or on the dot. On the dot. All right. Because we do not want to be, unfair to the next presenter. We have, taken a bit of his or her time, which is not good. So you must have a timer. Okay, you must have a timer. So next to me, okay, I mean here on the table are 2 handphones. Okay, one is the timer. Okay, one is the timer. That is why you might, ask Dr. Azura, you're already at this level, you're invited as a keynote speaker, and yet you are still doing it. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm doing it because I know the outcome. And I want people to connect with my story. Not connect with my my stammering, okay, my on point hijab or not, my melting foundation. No. It's the story. That is why I put in a different perspective that thesis, research is not just a document. It's not just thesis. I tell myself that it is a story. A story of what? Curiosity, discovery, and contribution. So the third question, we tend to be very passionate about our topic if we're presenting. Very good. Okay. What is the best way to tone down on the passion if needed? Well, I'm not so sure because I haven't seen you. I haven't seen your presentation, so I don't know. Is it the passion makes your body shaking? Is it the passion makes you cry? Is it that passion, okay, turns your red into, red? I do not know. That's why I said again, back to the practice, okay, back to the recording, to see whether you are, too emotional, unnecessarily, all right? You listen, okay, you have listened from me, right? My tone of voice, my body language, okay? I do not scream or shout, okay? But you know that, oh, this speaker is very passionate about what she's, talking today with us. So your tone of voice is enough, your body language is enough, there's no need, okay? You're trembling, okay? Like you are in trance because you are passionate. No need. So record and see which angle you should what? Okay, you should improve, you should reduce, okay, or you should fix. All right? You don't have any question, Omaiza, but what do you have that? Oh, okay, communication gap up front, okay?
Okay, so the questions from Sister Shamna Faru. Is there any AI tools to make presentation easily attractive story?
All right, listen here. You may use AI, all right, to perhaps strengthen the points, but at the end of the day, it's your story. So how do you want that story to appear? All right. So this presentation is also the story, okay, that I designed from, from various point of time, various point of time. All right. And how that story, the visual is meaningful, okay, is meaningful and resonates, okay, resonates all of you here today who are listening to me. So again, AI is only to, well, to strengthen here and there, but the entire thing, it is still in the hands of the presenter, in the hands of, the speaker. AI will not tell you, oh, you should, move a bit like this. You should be, emotional. You should, shake your body or head. No. So ask yourself, I know it is overwhelming to most of you because you are not used to it. You are not used to it. Okay. Perhaps you question, why do we need to practice? All right. Why do we need to do this and that? Now, let me tell you, I was invited as a judge in one grant pitching, our academics. I was shocked. Okay, I was shocked when they entered the room. Okay, when they entered the room, they look what? Sleepy and tired. Okay, sleepy and tired. As if last night, they made milk for their baby, They did not have enough sleep. You have to understand that that moment, that stage, that time is you, okay, is for you to shine. Don't screw up. Don't, don't destroy that opportunity. Because perhaps after this, there will be no opportunity for you. I was invited last time as a keynote speaker at the Fatima Jinnah Women University, Pakistan. And then later, okay, I was invited as a keynote speaker in Maldives and more other opportunities to come. So if you nail it, okay, then it opened the doors to many other opportunities for you to present your research. Okay. Can I, what else? There are so many in the meeting chat. Important to master the language to be confident. Master the language, okay, is easy if you understand your research. If you understand your research, right? Yes, you have to polish your English or your Malay language, right? Fine. But the most important thing is master what you have studied, what you have, done. Okay, what you have done. All right. All right. To master the language, to be confident in communication and all right. And besides other factors. All right. Yeah. For visual presentation on screen, we can use tools, right? You can use whatever tools available. Just check for that, whether it is ethical or not to use. Okay. Normally in Canva, we can use the free one. Okay, the free ones. Okay, no problem. You can also include, okay, some of the photos are my personal collection. Yeah. All right. So with the permission of my students, I showcase, okay, their achievements. No issue. All right. But if it is some other things, you have to check the permission, the license, and whatnot. All right. All right. Is there, is Dr. Imran there? Are you still there? Because I believe you want to ask some question.
Which media I've recorded. We will post in your YouTubes. This one.
All right.
All right. Any other questions?
All right. I have presented in the industry, 3 minutes only. 3 minutes only. And that idea is a proof. Okay, that idea is a proof. All right.
Asrama, ask any other questions? Okay.
How we can get the link? I think you will share with them, right, Jihan?
Yes, sure,
all
Doctor.
right.
I will share with them through the email. Okay, so thank you for the interesting questions and the useful tip from the Dr. Narazura. So now we have come to the end of today's workshop. On behalf of the organizer, the Center for Postgraduate Study, I would like to express our sincere appreciations to Dr. Narazura for taking the time to share her knowledge and experience with us today. And of course, thank you to all the participants. We hope this session has been beneficial and that you will be able to apply the tips shared today in your future presentation. With that, we conclude today's workshop. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.